Welcome to the islands. The smiles are set. The celebrations are waiting. The fiestas are here. The Department of Foreign Affairs, in partnership with the Department of Tourism and the National Commission for Culture and the Arts, proudly present Fiesta Filipinas, an online celebration of Philippine festivals. Every town, every city, every province honors our rich history, making every fiesta unique and distinct. What's the one thing in common? It's a multi-sensory experience. Let our culture play with your senses: sight, sound, touch, smell, and taste. Discover with our virtual tours. Indulge with our flavors. Set your calendars. Go online. Celebrate with us. Our fiestas are waiting. Fiesta Filipinas, an online celebration of Philippine festivals.
To all of our guests who have logged on to join us today. We appreciate your presence here online. Now, my name is Paolo, and with me today is my fellow Fiesta host, the lovely Chal. Hi, Chal.
Hi, Paolo, and hello to everyone who's here tuned in online. It's so nice to see all of you here today. You are our bisitas, or visitors in Filipino. We're so glad to see bisitas from all over the world. Bisitas, come join me in this virtual tour of Manila.
One of my favorite parts of our experience. Are you ready, bisitas? The first part of virtual tour will begin in 3, 2, 1.
Break free from the noise. Surrender your senses to a beauty that will captivate your soul. Experience the stunning magnificence of tradition and reinvention. Bisitas, welcome to Manila! Bisitas, our fun starts here at the heart of the city, the Rizal Park. This journey is all about immersing in the beauty of Manila's reinvention. Come and follow me to the walled city of Intramuros. Wow! It's like I'm traveling back in time. This is Casa Manila Bisitas, a museum depicting the old Filipino Spanish lifestyle. We're just getting started, Bisitas. Aside from well-preserved spaces, Manila is also the nation's center for education, business, and government. Not far from the Intramuros, and we're here at the National Museum of Fine Arts. Inside, you'll find valuable works of arts from local and national artists, highlighting the ingenuity and artistry of the Filipinos. Bisitas, this museum is one of the living statements of Manila's mission to restore its glory. By preserving and protecting its creative scene, the city's reinvention becomes a symbol of our aspirations too. Wow, look what an exciting feast we have today. Bisitas, let's eat. Or as we like to say in our local language, tara, kain tayo. I have here sinigang na baboy. Ooh. Now this one is comfort food for every home here in this city. This one over here, something that made Filipino cuisine famous all around the world. I'm talking about the chicken and pork adobo. Bisitas, you do know that I always reserve some space for sweets, right? We have here the halo-halo, which means a mix. Exactly what it is, a mix of colors, a mix of ingredients, and you'll also need to mix it to try it. Wow, you could really taste the creaminess. This is the perfect summer dessert. Manila is the main gateway for all the enchanting islands that this country has to offer. With direct flights to and from the city, you can now book your weekend getaway hassle-free. Bisitas, in front of us is a witness to the rich tradition of Flores de Mayo, the San Agustin Church. Again, Flores de Mayo has a religious root where locals attend a 9-day novena, singing songs of prayer and offering flowers to the Virgin Mary. But the much-awaited event is the Santa Cruzan. You'll see 20 or more beautiful women wearing glamorous gowns and gracing the streets, each of them symbolizing a figure from the past while flaunting inner beauty. Since I keep hyping up the couture scene during Santa Cruzan, then let me show you this. See that? Fashionable, yet it truly visually showcases Filipino culture. You could see that every designer has their own personal touch too. This is artistry that empowers Filipino beauty. There are so many sagalas during Santa Cruzan, but the one that's most distinguished and the queen of them all is the Reina Elena, the epitome of beauty, grace, and glamour. Bisitas, do you know who our Reina Elena is for today? Don't blink and watch this. Ta-da! From local wanderer to your Reina Elena for the day, I'll take you to a festival that's filled with fashion and style. Proudly wear your pride and confidence. Open your senses as we experience the beauty, the grace, and the glamour of Flores de Mayo. Bisitas, this journey is a once-in-a-lifetime moment. We've witnessed the festival bursting with beauty and grace. We've also experienced the new side of Manila restoring itself. It proudly parades that Filipinos stand out because we embrace the beauty within ourselves, recognizing the uniqueness and talents to create a lasting impact to the world. Again, I'm your local wanderer, Chal. I'll see you guys here soon in Manila.
Welcome to the Fiesta Filipinas auditory experience for the Flores de Mayo festival. This festival happens every May and includes a procession called the Santa Cruzan, which features the town's most beautiful women parading in gowns. This event has religious origins, but has also evolved into an inclusive celebration reflective of the Filipinos' love for beauty pageants. We hope you have your headphones on to fully enjoy this experience. Let us begin. Close your eyes. You're seated on a couch in a house in the Philippines. It's a living room full of people with guests in every corner, including you. You shyly keep to yourself because you don't speak the language. Maybe that's why you immediately hear the sound of a marching band that cuts through the chatter. Suddenly, everyone stops what they are doing and rushes outside. You don't know what is happening, but the vibe has suddenly shifted. There's a different energy in the air. You sense everyone's excitement. Curious, you follow the crowd out to the street. It seems everyone is outside their houses too. It's dusk, and the evening breeze has cooled down the summer heat of May. The band sounds like it's still a block away. You suddenly catch the smell of melted wax and realize it's the scent of lit candles. Then, the neighbors start to point and look excited. Some of them have taken out their phones, ready to document whatever it is that's coming near. Then, you see what the fuss is about. It's a parade. As it comes closer, you cannot help but stare in awe. Beautiful Filipino women in exquisite dresses walk the street like a runway, looking regal and every bit as elegant as their gowns. They're escorted by men in traditional Filipino formal wear, or barong Tagalog, holding two ends of an arc adorned with fragrant flowers. There were familiar ones like tulips, roses, and carnations, to ones you've never seen before in all colors of the rainbow. The whole procession looked like a garden on parade with a regal runway touch. But back to the gowns. Such lovely creative gowns. They seem to follow a similar ball gown shape, but each one is intricately designed with its own unique color scheme and style. Some have embroidered flowers, others are hand-painted, some are embellished with gems. Every piece is a work of art.
That is Reyna, symbolizing faith, and that's Reyna Esperanza, representing hope. She is Reyna Caridad, meaning charity. Then the one after her.
You overhear a conversation between an older woman and a young girl. You learn that this procession is called a Santa Cruzan. It's a parade that happens during the Flores de Mayo festival in May, with deep religious roots dating back to the 1800s, honoring the Mother Mary. The women in gowns are the different reinas, or queens, that represent different titles of Mary. How fascinating! The crowd has gathered, but everyone still keeps a respectful distance. You realize this long-standing tradition is one that goes beyond the beauty and the pageantry. It's a moving exhibit of Philippine artistry and craftsmanship, as seen in the long gowns with hems rustling against the pavement, the floats carrying large images of the Queen Mary, wheels creaking as they glide, and the flower arcs. It's centuries worth of history preserved up to this very day. That was magical. The parade has moved on to impress other nearby streets. You smile and follow the people you were with earlier back to the house, where a colorful spread of Filipino food awaits.
What a beautiful Santa Cruzan, right? Come, let's eat. Kain tayo.
This time, you're not so quiet anymore. The celebratory vibe has brought together everyone who witnessed tonight's parade. And you are no longer just an outsider, but a welcome bisita in this house in the Philippines. See you here for real next May.